as well as relationship reading. Just a reminder that in a few days' time, I'm recording this on the 26th, the end of the month, end of January, I'm no longer going to be offering the special gift of your very own personal 2022 year ahead forecast if you should purchase the Twin Flame or Soulmate reading. I will put the link to my website where you can go and purchase that reading, and then I will give you your own personal 2022 year ahead forecast as a gift with that. But like I say, only until the end of January, which is in a few days' time when I've done with this video. I'll put that link in the description box below in a moment. Right. First of all, let's see what's happening in February for Geminis. Okay. Oh, you start something with a different card. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Right. So first of all, you get the Seven of Earth, and this is about seeds that are well planted. So this card is all about gestation, really. Something is going to manifest, and it's going to manifest well in the future, but at the moment it's in its gestation phase, and you might be feeling like you want to push it. It must move ahead. It must get going, but it's busy germinating. It's busy gestating. Okay, it's getting ready to sprout into something wonderful. So you're going to have to hang in there just a little bit longer before you see the ultimate manifestation of it. Okay. There is an exciting opportunity coming up, especially when these two cards are next to each other like this. This Ace of Fire, it says there's a good opportunity, a brilliant opportunity, a wonderful opportunity coming up at the moment. Career or life opportunity. At the moment, you're not seeing it entirely. What you are seeing is that things are not moving ahead as fast as you would like them to do so. Hang in there. Be patient. It's in the works, okay? It's busy working itself out. It's busy. The seed is busy growing into something. The Page of Air says there is delays, all right? So, I mean, both the Seven of Earth and the Page of Air are saying there are delays at the moment. The Page of Air can sometimes speak about literally a person. Hi, Steve. Can literally be the person that causes a delay. You know, you haven't got the right paperwork. You don't have the right something or another, and they're actually stopping you from moving forward. But it is moving forward. Regardless of the fact you feel as if it isn't moving forward, it actually is. In the background, things are going on that are helping you with this, and they are going to move forward. And the Eight of Water says there is that one to move on. You want to leave something behind and move on from it. You want to feel more comfortable within yourself and in life itself. It's more of an emotional push than anything else. You want to move on from a situation that is making you feel uncomfortable. The Page of Water says then somebody new steps into your life, okay? And they could be a relationship person, or somebody that just steps into your life in some other way, and they are actually the catalyst. They change the energy. They shift the energy for you. So I think you can kind of wait for that person to show up in one way or another, and then realize the energy will start shifting with them. It's as if they open the door, shift it, shift things aside for you, whatever the case may be. They're going to be the pivotal energy. They're going to be the catalyst. This person, you're going to have a good connection with them, all right? You're going to have a deeper connection with them. It could very well be a relationship, but it could be somebody that you're working with in some way or another as well. And that relationship, so this new person enters, and that relationship deepens very quickly. The bond with them deepens very quickly. Now, it could literally be a romantic relationship, but it can be also some other kind of a working relationship of some sort as well. But you resonate very quickly with this person, and the relationship itself develops very quickly, all right? The Nine of Fire says, hang in there. Protect what you've got. Don't give up. Stand your ground, in other words. There's definitely a situation coming up for Gemini in the month of February that has you having to hang in there. Just hang in there, basically. And you might also have to defend something which you are trying to do, and you might find there's quite a bit of opposition to it. But just hang in there. It is going to shift. It is going to change. There is something good coming up. It's just in the works at the moment, all right? So you're just going to have to hang in there and wait for it. And know that there is somebody stepping in to help you. There's someone that's stepping in your way as well, but there's somebody else that comes in that actually brings fresh energy, fresh perspective, or just the very act of them being in your life is going to be shifting energies for you. Because your final card is the Ten of Water, okay? And that's about trustworthy relationships and happy family lives, just a general feeling of well-being with the people around you. So you will be finishing off February feeling much better about life and feeling much better about the people around you, feeling comfortable. Perhaps I'm hearing for some of you there can even be a family situation moving into your life that feels good. Okay? So it ends on a very, very nice note. It's just that case of in the beginning, you're going to feel like you want to get out of something. It's not moving fast enough. It's not moving in the direction you want to. Then somebody even steps in and delays it further. Then the shift happens courtesy of somebody else who comes into your life, and they actually are the catalyst, the doorway, the portal that shifts this very stuck energy. You're still going to have that feeling of having to hang in there, okay? But you're probably going to feel more inclined to do it with this person backing you, whoever this person is going to be. And it's not a very long wait, and the energy shifts in a big way. And like the Ten of Water says, you just feel a whole lot better about everything by the end of February. So, beginning of February, we have a saying in Afrikaans, which is one of the languages in South Africa, that says "vasbyt." I wonder how you would literally transfer it. Fuss is hold and bait is bite. So hold that bite. Okay. But the saying word actually means just hanging in there with, tenacity, knowing that whatever you're wanting is going to be coming to you, or things will eventually change. Oh, hey. I'm so glad you've tuned in again. Okay, Louisa and Sass. Um, I hope it's a nice day there by you. And Louisa, I needn't tell you what Tiger's doing at the moment. Yes, he's sleeping. He's very peaceful at the moment because I'm not very mobile. So he is choosing to be a very good boy and just relaxing as much as he can. But both him and I very much miss our walks out in the wilds every day and our drives. But hopefully soon we'll be able to do that again. And sending you and Sass hugs as well. Okay, so let's see what's in store for relationships for Gemini for the month of February. Seeing as it's Valentine's month, I hope if you want a nice Valentine's Day, you're going to have one. Right, so minus 32. You are kidding me. How do you even survive in that? We are exactly 64 degrees above you today. It's 32 degrees Celsius above. That is crazy, isn't it? It's warm here. I've got the aircon on. We've got a tropical cyclone sitting just above us in Mozambique, so we're not too far from it. So we are sitting on the edge of all that damp, warm weather. So we are feeling it. It apparently won't hit us too much. We might have a bit of rain. Chicago, really, it gets that cold there. Well, if I ever visited Chicago, it would definitely only be in summer. I will freeze. Okay, the coldest temperatures we ever get here, I think we've gone down to about 2 degrees, very briefly. And it was very, very cold for us. We don't go below 0. We just don't. It doesn't get that. We mostly have temperatures well into the 20s and 30s. Cold in London as well, and grey skies. Yeah, our skies are kind of greyish here, but they're high grey, so it's not miserable, and the sun does break through every now and then. But I kind of hope that cyclone will move on soon, so we don't have this thermal underwear. Can you imagine wearing thermal underwear in this weather we're in? It's not even something I own. It's like we live on 2 different planets almost where the weather is concerned, right? It's very hot here. If you're used to those winters and European winters, it takes a lot of getting used to. Okay, so let's see. Gemini, relationships in February. Okay, nice cards. Okay. All right. Okay, so your finances and career is what's playing the most important role in your life at the moment for Gemini. Why do these cards come up? Because it's saying that is where your focus is and that is where your energy is. So two things can often happen then. Relationships kind of flag a bit, or if you're wanting to pull in a new relationship, there's difficulty with that because that's not where your focus or your attention is. So even if you want it, it's not where your energy is directed at. So there could be a bit of a lull in that department. But it says keep an open mind because romance can come in unexpected ways in February. Okay, it can come courtesy of somebody who you would never have thought that romantic feelings you could have for them, or even with an existing relationship, the romance could be rekindled or bruised somehow in an unlikely way. Okay, the keep an open mind card is very much about that. There is also a little bit of a warning here. Pay attention to red flags and release your ex. So what is this about? If these two cards come up together, there's normally a button that can be pushed. We've all got them, right? We've all got those buttons. Somebody did something to us at some stage, and now we have a red alert button. When we see somebody vaguely behaving in that manner, the red alert button comes on. What do we do then? We react in certain ways, and thoughts start going through our mind about, oh, this is going to happen and that could happen. So the warning here is just pay attention to when you think that little red button is being pushed. Pay attention to how you behave, okay? Because you're going to have a certain response, but it's based on what happened in the past, and one actually needs to let go of what has happened in the past. It's where it belongs, in the past, even if it's with an existing partner. Let it go. It's done and dusted. It's an energy that needs to be cleared, especially if you're wanting to call in someone new in your life. You're going to have a tendency to draw in that same person again and have those same experiences again because you have not cleared that energy. And it's not always about all sorts of things that everybody talks about, how to clear energies in people. It's about recognizing that that button gets pushed and saying to yourself, right, my button's being pushed, and now I'm going to behave in this way, and I'm going to think those things. And when you just consciously recognize that, you're actually shifting that energy already. It's going to take some effort. Okay, it's going to take some effort to let go of that old energy that pushes your buttons, and also to keep an open mind about how romance comes into your life at the moment. So it's going to take a concerted effort on your part to do that. Romance can come into your life at the moment if you want it in an unusual way, and you're going to need to let go of all those preconceived ideas and just let it come in as it will, okay? So yes, so the month ahead, I would say open-minded as much as you can, tenacious when you have to be. That's your theme for the month ahead. But it's not a bad month because it ends on that 10 of water, which says that comfortable feeling about life is definitely on its way to you. And something wonderful is busy germinating. Just give it the time to germinate. Right, so Louisa, I'm glad it's almost spring there. We're going into autumn. So things are starting kind of dying off. We had the most insane green winter. Summer, sorry. I'm used to from the Western Cape, which is the bottom part of South Africa, where I spent most of my life. We have reverse seasons. We have rain in winter down there. And at the top half here where I live now, we have rain in summer. So I still have to get used to that. I prefer the summer rain, by the way. And it has been so green. It's absolutely unbelievable. We've had the most unbelievable rain. So now it's starting to fade off. So I almost in a way envy you, Louisa, because your green is now moving in. But it's different here in winter and it's not cold, so I'm not going to complain. And you see a lot more birds because it's not so very green. Enjoy your birds, Louisa. When I see birds here, I will think of you. And Steve, thank you for chatting to me. I don't know how you survive that cold weather. I really don't. Stay warm. And I'll speak to you all again. Thank you very much for chatting to me. I appreciate it. Hugs and blessings for the month of February. And yes, if you would like that soulmate or twin flame reading and the gift of your very own 2022 year ahead forecast, that will be finishing up the end of this week. So take advantage of that. I'll put the link in the description box below. Hugs to both of you. Cheers. And for Sass, yes.